have Lynch syndrome. I discovered that I had a gene variant that causes Lynch syndrome when I was 16. I'm 34 now, so quite a while ago. I discovered this after my dad had bowel cancer. He was 38 at the time, and he was diagnosed with stage 3 bowel cancer, and I was 14 then. So shortly after that, we then learned that there was a familial component to the cancer, and then we were able to access testing for our whole family. In our family, it's just my dad and myself left with Lynch syndrome. So we're very lucky that most of our family members did not inherit the gene variant. Since my diagnosis of Lynch syndrome, I'm extremely lucky. I have not had cancer. I keep up to date with my regular screenings and my surveillance, and that looks like, for me with Lynch syndrome, that looks like regular colonoscopies, regular endoscopies, meetings with gynecological oncologists, and for the vast array of other cancers where the risk is elevated but not huge, it's just about really listening to my body and exploring and going to the doctor if I have any concerns whatsoever. It's about tuning in and making sure that I don't miss something, and essentially just taking every opportunity to advocate for myself. For me, my biggest one was after my dad really luckily recovered from his bowel cancer and had it removed and was, for all intents and purposes, cancer-free. 2 years later, they found some lumps on his pancreas in a routine scan. And in that moment, I thought, what if my future is just cancer? Like, what if this is my future? It's cancer and then cancer for me and my dad. And maybe that's partly because I was quite young at the time and I didn't really know what my future looked like. And I think partly because it's really heavy. It's a lot of information to take on. And I take a step back and I look at actually what my life is. For me, that I look at my children, I look at my husband, my family, I looked at my career goals, I looked at the people, my friends, what was around me, aspirations, opportunities. I look at everything that really actually is my life and what all those wonderful and good things and hopeful things that actually fill my life now, my past, my future. And I focus on those so that the what if of the cancer is just brought back to such a small part. And sometimes it will feel big. Sometimes it might feel like the only part. But I try to really appreciate those times where it's not, and where I can just look at everything else and go, actually, that's your life. This is your future. And maybe that what if happens. But this is definitely happening. These wonderful things.